Alrighty, welcome in everybody. We've got a race today between Digglerath and Oh gosh, already. We've got
Four
Digglerath
people,
and Bash
actually.
Prime of Team Second Place versus Cosmonaut and Cestrian of German Galaxy. I've got my co-commentators here tonight of Aaron and Miguel. Welcome in. How are you all doing tonight?
Greetings, I'm doing fine, just a little bit tired. Low.
Doing great. Ready to
Alright,
watch
alright.
4 good players.
Well, anything we're hoping for tonight?
Not a bad seed, hopefully. Those kinda suck, in my opinion. So now
No
we're
hot
just waiting.
mistakes. No
Yeah?
forgetting hints.
Oh, they already started, but we still haven't seen that on the race
Oh,
time.
come on now, come on now.
Yeah, we'll see that shortly. The countdown's going.
It's going.
Yes, we
I
do
guess
indeed
some-
live for bad seeds.
Some
Bad
quick runner
seeds are
introductions.
always entertaining.
Maybe for
Well,
you
they're,
guys, maybe for you and chat people, but not so much for the racers. Alright, we're starting in... Oh wait,
Normal
what am
start
I
state.
saying?
Oh,
It's
I
always
almost,
great tempo and...
So while they're
almost
just
forgot.
running around.
Aaron, do you know what the RAs today are?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. The
Thank you.
race agreements are, if I remember correctly, there's Spring Ball enabled for Prime 1, which works just like it does in Trilogy. I believe the input is C-stick up, but they also need bombs in inventory for it to work. It's only for Prime 1. And Prime 1 also has
So
the
behind
nothing
shit.
items replaced with missiles. They both got a missile expansion, right? Yeah, they both did. Alright, so no logical missiles yet, but even with the missile, for Prime 1 especially, it's a decent idea to go just scan the hints at the start.
Cosmos
While they're potentially
skipping
waiting for
Artifact
progression.
Temple. Interesting. So
Yeah,
Bash
it's a
Prime
it's a
Ancestral,
it's a good play, I think.
maybe. Who knows? So Bash Prime Ancestral doing the usual fighting Great Temple. See what the item is. Fighting Alpha Splinter. This guy is tough. He actually has like I don't know how much more health in randomizer, so you can actually just powerbomb him. Not much to talk about this, just waiting for... Oh, Prime is watching hints. Diego is just scanning them, but she's not like just reading them. Think she's gonna check them in the inventory later. Is that what they do?
Yeah, so it's a pretty high level play to just scan the hints and don't read them until you know that you're in downtime. Like just a time where you know that you don't have anything or much of anything to do, and you can just read the hints and to make use of your time better. It's pretty
You
good.
wait.
I would have been so good at that. Wait, did Cosmo go to Artifact Temple? I didn't see.
Cosmo has not gone there, so that's our first route discrepancy between the two players.
What was an Artifact Temple? I also wasn't paying attention that
And
much.
it's all
There's
been
the-
missiles. It's all been missiles.
Yeah, missiles.
Artifact and
Is it-
Temple Transport B axis? Yeah, it's B.
Also, the members of our chat kindly pointing out that I missed the Violet hint on the Echo side in the energy controller said that there was a missile expansion. Let me scroll up again. Yeah, 3 rooms from Storage Cavern A, so that can be can be pretty much anywhere in the early Temple Grounds section. But more importantly, that means that Echoes also has Prime's morph launcher, missile launcher,
Safety.
because of the plurality of the hints.
Nice missiles. Missile expansion for Diggle.
Base jump.
Wait, these are
and
logical
ruined
now, right?
shrine. No, nursery.
Missile expansion's logical now? Like,
No, they aren't logical until you've already gotten the launcher. It basically just increases the total amount of missiles that you can hold,
thought it-
but you still
thought it-
need the launcher.
yeah, I thought something
Okay, we
changed.
have both space jumps very early on for the runners,
That's nice.
And very soon.
and Varya
for-
right afterwards.
Varia early is a difficult thing, in my opinion, to route, or at least to help route on the
Yeah,
Echo
because
from an
you
Echo's
have-
player
yeah.
opinion.
Oh,
Yeah, because you have to think about Chozo, and then you also have to think about Magmore, and because the map is so linear, you have to basically make a commitment if you're not dipping, and it's
So
difficult
either
to know if you're right or
if
wrong.
if Prime Launcher is in Prime, he it might be down in Magmore.
could be. Looks like both Prime players have Wave Beam about the same time, so I would say this race is about even, somewhat, for Echoes players at least, but not so much for Prime players, looks like.
That's bombs, Echo's bombs. Wow, on the ledge, getting all the early game items
What is
nice and
Mining
early.
Plaza? Oh my god, what is
I
that?
don't think
Echo's
I could
bomb.
see it.
I didn't see it. Dang. If only they had screw attack and space jump.
Gravity suit this early? Oh dear.
You know what I mean? Wink. Extra visor in mining station access. Ash hasn't gotten it yet. Oh, he's about to get that.
Cosmo already making the
Wait, no, he doesn't have
play
bombs.
here
Whoa.
for this item. It's pretty
Aaron,
cool to see 5 minutes in.
do you know
Yep.
if we are on the version that has TOL in logic?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just that comes from a version 4.4 logic update, if I remember correctly. So that will be logical, regardless. Oh wow, Cosmo
Dark beaming.
getting
Beaming
pretty lucky
sun.
making that play.
What was
Yeah.
this room called? Sun something, I forgot.
This
Sun
is
Chamber.
this is Tower of Light.
I don't play. Okay, I don't play Prime 1.
Well, Sun Chamber's
So-
active
That-
flagra, but
and the room
Tower
is
of Light little
Tower Chamber.
closet thing. I like
It's
to call
sun
it.
room, so.
How fast are we going today? Jesus.
I'm just gonna name one of them Sun Tower and the other is gonna be Red Sun.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the it's either the standable. I think it's the standable that makes that logical in this setting with just space jump. So that dark beam is completely in logic.
Okay,
We'll see
so
if,
Prime
Dig
Launcher
One's
was
going
in
to get
whatever room was in one that missile door room that's Bash is in. I can't remember. I don't know any Echo's names. This is a problem.
It's fine, we can take care of that. Sestron, the first player to go to Dark Ether first. Let's see what this place has to offer. Unless Bash already went and I missed it.
Nope.
Did he? Okay. Let's see what Dark Ether has. Dark Aegon. Bombs in main plaza.
Why are? Oh my! They're talking about skipping bombs so Bash can dupe Type Chamber A, or is there some other problem? Why are they stopping?
Ooh, interesting. Looks like they decided not to.
Oh no! Bash was talking about how they are disconnected in the race time chat.
Oh. I didn't see that. Good old Bomb Guardian. Oh, Bash
Not
is
sure
doing
if
that.
Bash reconnected because the tracker hasn't updated, but they're deciding to continue regardless.
Bash
This is
is
the first
doing
time
that.
a racer's tracker unfortunately disconnected. I think it was actually the last race that I commentated that you
Oh
were
no,
in, Aaron,
Bash.
that someone's tracker disconnected.
Why is Bash not using missiles here? I'm confused. Like, he tried to just use Charge Beam. I don't know why.
Sometimes you just forget that you have a missile. Not sure. Ooh, Cestron getting a little
I mean-
close for comfort, but luckily there are good drops in this room. Good places to get
Drops
drops.
in this game in general. Prime 1 slander, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Bash was not referring to the tracker. I'm pretty sure Bash is referring to the fact that they can't send or receive any items.
Hey chat. H.
E.
It's just top tier
Sestrion's
commentary.
climbing up. I like Sestrion's play of doing in-cache 4 before doing the Jump Guardian loop with Dark Beam, just because
I'm
there's
sorry,
a good
what do you
chance...
say? You mean broom closet?
Yeah, Broom
Ash just got
Closet.
space
Yeah, that's
jump.
what I thought.
Okay, that
Broom
Ah,
closet
seems
before
to have
jump
worked.
guardian.
Okay, looks like the items are sending. I'm a fan of the play though, because I've had a couple seeds where you get Spider Ball for Echoes and in-cache 4, and then you're able to get Junction Sight right after as well, without having to loop around.
Well, I'm a little bit out of the loop with Prime 1 players. Looks like Cosmo is climbing Root Cave, and Dago, she's... oh, she has Gravity Suit. I didn't notice that.
Morph
Oh,
ball.
Where's
Root-
Gravity
That's
Suit?
a very interesting morph ball location.
That's a pretty funny spot, yeah. But I mean,
Wait,
completely
what was
unlogic with Space Jump and X-Ray. It was a Root Cave.
Oh,
Not Root
just
Cave.
as I
That
looked
was
away.
that was the alcove. Root Cave was a missile expansion. Tower bomb expansion
Oh,
for echoes in the upper room.
that
also
room is
found the
called
name of
Root Cave.
That it's Root Cave. I thought the bottom room was Root Cave. Oh my gosh,
No.
I've been away for too long.
Yeah, it is true. They do have all the requirements to grab that except for Grapple Beam, logically, so there is a Grapple Beam somewhere early in the seed before Prime Morph. Pretty funny.
Now Dago is gonna get the Morph Ball.
Well, yeah, the Echo's bombs are also grapple locked as well. Logically.
It's looking like it's quite even from players. For Prime 1.
Well, at least they both grabbed the North Ball. It's pretty difficult, or it's pretty hard to play without it. I mean, both players playing Prime 1 don't really need the grapple beam regardless of where it is. It would just be nice to know where it could be, just so that you don't think
That
it
was
could be
quite a
something
risky
else.
strat, Dago. Good job. Usually most people just jump first and then or transition the room. But she just jumped it blindly and she landed in. That was quite good. Also, Dark Visor and Jump Guardian. That's gonna be useful later. Or it could be really painful. Either way, there's an item.
Wait, where was the Echo Visor? I've just noticed that they
That
also
was
have
in
Echo.
Broom Closet and
Wow.
Echoes
Yeah.
ahead of...
So it's looking like Cestrion is ahead on the Echo side. Because Bash is now just entering Dark Ether. Nice sound effect.
Sorry about that.
Is that a
Visor was
phone
in-
like ringtone message or something,
That-
like
that-
notification sound?
Sorry, I forgot to mute my text notifications. Yeah, that was.
That's awesome.
I love it. Thank you.
Oh, another artifact. I don't think either player has actually read the artifact hints out. So seeing a lot of them
Spider Ball?
placed early is nice.
I think that's Spider Ball. Oh wait, oh it's Seekers.
Seeker
Why is it-
launcher. Oh my
I saw
gosh.
green for some reason. I saw green and I was like, wait, what?
Green.
Also, that spring ball threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, the spring ball is kind of odd. To be honest, I'm not really sure why it's enabled. Like I understand enabling if you aren't one who plays like a lot of Metroid Prime, like fast, so you don't have a lot of muscle memory for certain strats and things like that. But like
I'm just
playing
playing my
normal
way.
Prime a lot, you'd think that they'd be used to playing with spring ball off and making a more like natural competitive environment. But I don't know. They both agreed to have it on, so it's on.
It's fun.
But what
I don't
this
think
means?
Just as
What this
Mills5
means?
says in the chat, it is fun. Therefore, we shall have it.
What this
Yeah.
means is that I expect both of them to do some trilogy runs
Trilogy strats. Hello.
to make
something's been-
proper use of that spring ball.
Somebody has to pop the F. I don't want to do it. Space jump early sucks.
You don't like having space jump early. I don't think any of these players are complaining very much about that.
It's just actually getting it. But I think Spring Ball is not doesn't work exactly like in Trilogy. What Ulti Naruto did was basically mimic the bomb jump. Ooh, be careful, Diggle.
Oh, Diggle.
As I was saying, Spring Ball doesn't work exactly like in Trilogy. What it basically does is just mimic, like, if you were to.
Are those PBs and
Get
upper?
a bomb
No,
jump.
that's an E-tank. Okay, it's an E-tank and upper fire, lower fire.
Yeah, so a Spring Ball is basically a bomb jump without a bomb. And I don't know if this got fixed yet, but if you were to continuously. Oh no, wait, no, this is just for echoes, never mind. Okay, never mind what I was saying, that was just for echoes. I was gonna say, if you were to springboard continuously, like maybe once like every frame or something, whenever you bomb again, whenever you burn your bombs, it's gonna take whatever amount of drops you dropped by 3 seconds or so. So if you were to like 60 bombs or something in 60 frames, you have to wait like maybe 2 minutes before you can lay a bomb again. It's weird, but I'm pretty sure that's not in Prime. Hi Kirby!
Did I was writing down where some of the artifacts were. Did Bash miss Jump Guardian?
They were on low health, so they had to hit the normal trigger to basically live. Apparently.
No, I don't think that's the case. There are safe zones throughout, like right in front of all the doors.
Yeah, he fell
and stuff
down.
that you can use.
He fell
so,
down
yeah,
and he
fell
couldn't get a
down.
drop in time, so he just opted to enter the safe zone.
Oh,
Fight
okay.
normally. Not a big deal though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much, but. Hey, Jump Guardian! Woo! Yo,
Wow,
doing this
an
fight
actual
normally
fight.
sucks. There's so much luck involved. I hate it.
Oh, it's a fine fight.
It's annoying.
Tigers
glitchless
doesn't ruin
moment.
nursery.
Yeah, glitchless moment.
No, more like
Yeah,
trilogy
Dark
moment.
Visor.
Yeah.
Alright, Sestron did pick this up here. Both visors so soon is nice. Visors lock a few items and echoes and a few shortcuts as well.
First.
So it's nice to have them early, just so you don't have to think about finding them later.
That shit's about to get Echo Visor.
Oh, screw attack! It wasn't a short tunnel. That is crazy.
Oh. Do Echo's players have Prime 1 models enabled?
Wait, screw attack.
Short tunnel.
You mean
Where
as
Ice
was
Spreader
in,
is?
You mean it's just in there, but it hasn't been picked up because neither of them
Yeah,
can
no
pick it up.
power
Okay,
bombs.
I see.
Yeah,
Well, that's still a good place to have it, I guess.
it is good info indeed.
Yeah.
So both players have cross models enabled, I'm guessing?
Yeah, they do. It's
Nice.
a good option now. It works properly. Like you still get a couple frames of lag in echoes when you enter some energy controllers occasionally. Like as soon as the door to
Not
the energy
as
controller is
noticeable
open.
anymore, which
but-
is great.
For some
no,
reason,
it is noticeable, but for that instance, it doesn't actually matter.
when I first heard about that, when you said frame drops, like, well, when I heard it was frame drops on cross game models, I used to think the room would just take like a million years to load, but no, it's actually frame drops. That's weird. Bash.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Bash. Okay.
Bash, yeah.
Getting expected luck there. Thankfully.
Yeah, because this is actually a good game with good drops. Prime Slender Port 2.
I
It's-
beg to differ. There was, I've had a few races I've commentated on where Echo was dropping like Prime.
Oh yeah, Prime 2. When Prime 2 drops go bad, they go bad. And it's very unfortunate. You have to be really unlucky for that. I'm sorry to hear.
Australian's Emerald. Did either of you catch where that came from?
Emerald. Oh,
Was that in
that was in.
what's that room called? A mine shaft?
No, it
I know
was
Sestron went
the-
to mine shaft.
where one of the artifacts was. Like that first artifact that you can pick up when you enter Magmore.
It's the lava lake.
Lava Lake. Yeah, that
It
room.
was lava lake. Okay, that's interesting.
I didn't pick that up. Oh yeah, I remember. It was Lava Lake. I remember that now.
I remember seeing it
Has-
and I meant to call it out. I'm sorry.
Has Diggle just not gone to Lava Lake? All the way there, I guess? Huh.
It went from Chosen, I think.
I know they came from opposite sides. That's why Cosmo ended up picking it up, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I guess
Brian,
I
Diggle
know they
didn't
went
go
to
all the way
Triclops,
around.
but I don't think
Diggle.
they went to Lava Lake.
Bash Brian getting X-Ray for Deagle now, finally. Wait, that took a while. How did Cosmo get... No, how did Cestrian got X-Ray earlier?
As Cestrian picked it up first.
No, but Bash is just now picking it up because at first Bash he didn't have any way to get that. But Cestrian did. And I'm confused. They
Which
got
room
a
was it?
Mine station access.
I'm pretty sure Cicerone had bombs climbing Mining Plaza at the very
because
beginning.
Cestrian didn't have the bombs. Right.
So where was bombs?
Echo's bombs were
Echo's
on
bombs
the
was on Grapple Ledge, but remember that they had the problem with the tracker not
So
sending.
that's why. Interesting.
No,
That's
it's just that Diggle didn't go to grab that until Bash was already past that area. That's
Alright.
all. Bash was waiting in front of Bomb Guardian for the bombs, so he already passed mining. Cosmo skipped getting the artifact hints at the very beginning, so he was able to reach the Echo's bombs while Cestron was climbing Mining Plaza. That's all. It had nothing to do with the disconnection.
Grapple beam.
There's that early grapple beam as well. Wait,
Wait, it was in Watery Hall? Access?
Grapple beam?
no, it was in
Wait,
no, it was in communication
missed
area for Prime 1.
Yeah.
I missed it because
Where's logical power bombs then? Because that item needs bombs or power bombs to grab, but the grapple was locking Echo's bombs, so Echo's main power bombs are now earlier than grapple in the logic chain? Is it seriously GFMC power bombs? Oh, that'd be so funny. Nope, never mind.
Light beam.
Gonna
Where
do
are
it.
these? Where are these PBs?
Wow, Did they miss an item somewhere?
Don't get crilly.
Oh, wait, where was, did either player go to Frigate Crash Site?
I think
Not yet.
Diggle did.
You think Diggle did? Okay, because they do have gravity. I'm
not
pretty sure
sure.
that was early in the chain as well.
Maybe not.
Yes.
And GFMC has an artifact.
No one has gone to Crash Site because none of them had Morph Ball at the
Yeah,
time
chick
that
is
they were in
useless,
that
I know.
area.
What is Bald? What does Bald have?
There was something funny involved.
Vault was
I think it
Sunburst.
Sunburst, yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Chica's dead apparently.
Yeah, it's just an impact key. We won't see anyone grab that today.
No love for hive keys.
Where are the Echo's mains? That's so weird.
There's an STK
What's
and Ruin's
Flash
Fountain.
Prime doing? Ooh.
Bash is doing Aegon Temple's Secret World? That's
I wonder
interesting.
why.
I mean, there's stuff to clean up in Temple grounds that you can do. Even if it's illogical at the moment, it still doesn't mean you have to walk crawl.
Not to.
Yeah, he's gonna not do it.
I wonder what the play there was. Maybe
Yeah, I
check
wonder
Sand
too.
Canyon early? That would have been interesting.
I suppose, but I mean, if you check Sand Canyon, you're just gonna have to wall crawl out again anyway. So
Or if it's a Prime 1 item, you could just reload after you get it.
roughly the same amount of time.
Good
Sistron
friend
doing
Zoid.
some needy dashes to get across this room without screw attack.
Okay, Diego is checking hints now. Let's see. Truth in GFMC. Strange. She already
Oh.
got.
I'm trying to think what locations they could have missed that could be early enough to
Combat
access
Mastery.
the
Bash.
power bombs.
One artifact.
Aggressive
another
suit
Mastery.
Void. Okay.
Ventilation
That's
array. Bash. Nice. There's a soothing Zoid. Hasten Cliff artifact that Bash has.
Yep, I'm writing all these down.
And
I got Junction
Junction
Site already. Yeah, Transport B access we knew about.
Yeah.
Or was that A access? Was that an A or B?
B,
I can't
B,
tell.
B.
B? Okay.
Going
I
A,
didn't know
going
if-
B.
We were just about to find out about Transport A access anyway. And it's just a missile. Okay.
Where the heck would these PBs be for everything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Before-
think what's accessible. They without Prime 1 getting bombs, or sorry, or
Spider-Bug,
Aqua's getting
required.
bombs. Prime 1 still has Space Jump and Varia.
Almost
Logic
all
as
the items
well,
they've
with
picked up
bombs?
right now haven't been with. I'm Bash. Hello, Bash. Didn't even see Bash's screen.
What?
I'm Bash just popped up on Bash's screen for a second. That's fantastic.
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't see that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I don't actually remember where Prime 1 Gravity was.
Prime 1 Gravity
quite
was.
Pretty sure it wasn't somewhere.
Ruined
in Jersey.
Shrine. Yeah, Asder said it.
Okay, and they don't have the launcher, correct?
Cannonball.
No, they don't have launcher.
I don't know if they
Cannonball
like.
and lower
What,
furnace.
do they have it? Okay, thanks. So, yeah, that's really odd. They have gravity bombs, wave beam as well. We could be seeing the prime power bombs. It was pointed out in chat. It could be in Far Fendrana even,
This one has fake boost bowl now.
or at least Fendrana, like entering from the far side. I guess that's not really the far side. Far Fendrana is a lot behind ice, in my opinion.
Or Findrana.
Everything behind ice doors is Farfen.
Ash getting light beam first. We missed it somewhere.
Ooh.
Alright, chat. Where was it? How did we miss it? It was just Battleground. Okay, so that dip into...
No, I meant the plurality
Labs
of
work.
the name, not the location of the item. I actually also missed where that was because I was typing that out.
I was just posting age.
You posted cringe!
No. I'm going to lose
Nothing
subscribers.
else.
In crash site. Cosmo is out of there already.
Yeah, light beam looks like it was in Central Mining Station. Yep. Which is interesting. That's just left behind missiles. Actually, missiles.
Pillbook specifically.
No, that is. Wait, no. It has to be screw attack, right? Because if it's light beam, then they can't access the turret normally, so they need screw attack in the stand to get it logically. Or Echo Spider, yeah, but I think screw attack and by extension Prime PBs would also allow you to get it. Along with the Echo's launcher.
Alright, Bash King guys are here now. Let's see what he goes up to. Maybe he just. Oh, he wanted to check ventilation in the amp, I think, pretty sure. There's an artifact here. And now Diggle is getting Bash's suit. Dark suit.
Yeah, I hope we see a workstation play from Cosmo here, because I think that's pretty good. Oh, no, he's going the other way.
Rip.
We're off to Fendrana already.
Yeah, Fendrana from the front is not a bad play either. It's
Prime
just
going out of bounds.
the workstation stuff is probably a little bit easier to do without having to go around Thardus.
Bash cheating again. He really likes to cheat and go out of the boundaries of the game.
It's just what Echo's players do. Come on. Nothing new here. I've just given up on trying to, make sense of it.
That, while you're waiting for that door to open, turn around and shoot the gates. This has been a hot tip on how to save, like,
Joking, by the way.
a second.
Looks like nothing. Bash has cannonball now.
All right, and now both Echoes runners are going to do their best to avoid cannon slots like the plague.
It's pretty easy. They already went to dark. Unless they didn't open the bomb slot in portal side, they're fine. When in doubt, just otherwise you could just cheat, go out of bounds. But I don't know if you would like to bother like going out of bounds just for cannonball, unless
Where did Bash's cannonball come from? I assume that's what
Lower
this is.
furnace.
Lower furnace? Okay.
furnace.
Not behind bombs, alright. Interesting. Oh, that's
Wait, do you
spider
see
ball.
that? Oh, nice power bomb. Nice hot dog. Good job. But do you see that?
Spider.
The sand processing boost ball camera was active even though Bash only has cannonball. That's weird.
Yeah, I wonder if the camera in that room is tied to something different than an item trigger. Because I've had something similar happen to me there before when you're going up to the door.
This logic is hurting me. Echo Spider and Doom entry. What is?
I forgot
What
what
do you
the
want
answer
from us?
Hold on.
This
I forgot.
Time
hold on.
gods.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Spider Ball was in Doomed entry.
Oh, nice.
And I'm
I
just
forgot
confused about
what
the
the
logic.
answer of that was. THK. What were we talking about? Like you answered something I asked, and I forgot what the question was. XD. Oh,
What is this?
what's on the other side? What does that mean?
Light.
Liaison student in the lighthouse is kind of annoying. If that
Lighthouse.
is the case, I didn't see
Oh.
it.
Campers are required, but
Shoreline's tower.
sheesh.
Lighthouse. It's not.
Yeah, I've
Doesn't
seen
even
some
project
people
light.
start calling it the lighthouse.
Nah, I think it's. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say it has another name, but I don't know why I call it like that.
You know, the seat is pretty good so far. There's just the mystery about Echo's main power bombs. I'd be a little. I don't think I'd feel unnerved by it because it's like so easily skippable. Like you could just ignore it and
Yeah.
you can just assume that you should have found them by now and then
But the
ignore
logic,
some location.
though.
So
That logic
Well,
is for sissies. at this point.
they're 31 minutes in. The this player anyway has a suit in both beams. You can just assume they're logical because a lot of this is locked behind power bombs, and then just continue playing.
You have to land on the She-Goat's diaper in order to get extra height.
The part that might end up biting Team second place is the fact that Diggle hasn't gone to Lava Lake to grab Emerald. Emerald is not exactly an important item for progression most of the time, but it can be an important item
in
for
Canyon. What the heck?
it can be an important item for
Cosmo
just
down.
getting intel.
This is a certified Prime Wii.
Baha, you had to say something.
That's a pretty good spot for the power bombs to be, though. It might mean that Diggle might be incentivized to also check Lava Lake when going back to get Screw Attack. Or sorry, yeah, Screw Attack later.
What the? Oh, it's an E-Tag.
Cosmo, I believe, already checked Lava Lake.
Did I say Cosmo? Because I meant Diggle.
You
I
said
it might
Diggle
answer-
going to check Lava Lake.
Yeah,
Oh
that's,
boy.
hopefully Diggle goes to Lava Lake to get the Emerald.
Can you imagine if the grape juice wasn't frozen before getting light soon? Talking about the dark water, by the way. Like, just, I'm just mad for reasons. Ripley.
What's the reasoning for a Cursed Lake Life support not being a Echo support system? Was there a suit hinted earlier that I missed that I didn't write down? Because, yeah, from their perspective, they didn't know that it couldn't be phase-on suit, but, yeah. Oh, it said Prime 1 level, of course. Silly me, it says, which player it's for, lol.
That's how dog.
When you forget the minor stuff.
When you forget the funny thing that is common knowledge. It's not funny. Let me check what this room at.
Yeah,
Was Mr. related. Okay.
Tickle forgetting about Spring Ball as well. See, like, you chose to enable it, and then you forget to use it because you're not used to playing with it. And it's like, great, you're giving your opponent an advantage because they're the one who asked to use it.
No, they also forgot.
You could just say no.
I forgot.
See,
Well,
if
I
I
do
was
know
Diggle,
what's
I would have just said no.
Amber in Upper Fiery Shores.
I'd be like, you have a 55, you know how to play without Spring Ball. Excuse me? Oh, there's the Amber as well.
Screw
There's Screw
attack.
Wait, the Amber was
And they are
under
resetting.
Warrior
Amber was
Shrine,
Upper
right?
Fiery Shores.
Coast.
Yeah, okay. That's
So
Why did Cosmo reset after doing that?
Cosmo save in Fen? Or did Cosmo save in Chozo? It's just a
I
warp
have
back.
no idea.
Interesting.
It's a good play to reset the game and warp back to places.
Let's
They
see if
saved
Cosmo.
just before
Let's
they
see if
went
Cosmo
back.
forgot to check permanent fusion suit.
Yeah, Cosmo saved in Fen. Shorelines, I assume. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a good way to make a trip back when you haven't collected anything that was useful for yourself.
Oh, I'm tired.
Did Cosmo already read the artifact hints? Is that why is Sisteron making a play here just for the Hazing Cliff STK? I guess
Well, you can
Sisteron's
advance
also
now.
able to do the other stuff with Spider Ball, so... Yeah, Sisteron's making a good play here. There's two items here that are unknowns, and there's an item here that is unknown that they need to get in Hazing Cliff, so doing this is a perfectly
Yeah,
good
they
play.
also get to check Spider's Treasure here, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's two items from Spider's Treasure that they don't know about that they can just get while they're getting what they need already.
Ooh, that instant morph.
Oh right, Hall of Combat Mastery is also an artifact. Right, I literally wrote it down. How did I miss that? I was fixating on Hazing Cliff. It's its only
more
culling chamber.
interesting after all.
Good job. Ash doesn't have screw attack yet. That's gonna be an issue. People doesn't have power bombs yet, which means that Bash can't get screw attack yet. Can you imagine going out of bounds in Magmore just to get that item? Maybe do like Tricope Spade Secret War? Wait, no. Fire shows, I mean. Alright, here's power bombs. I completely forgot about that. There's a weird dash angle, but she got it.
Yeah, because Diggold hasn't gone to get that emerald yet, unfortunately Bash is going to have to do a warp to start after this.
Oh,
Well, actually, he doesn't have to, but it'd probably be better routing-wise than going all the way back and opening the Dark Visor Secret gate. There's a... Transport A access is a really funny item because whenever I do this room, I like always get the item no matter what it is and what it, like how useful it is. I still have this like 100% speedrun muscle memory where I just like go to get the item without checking what it is. And like sometimes it's pointless and it's just a small like time waste I need to drop
Lol.
if I'm trying to win a randomizer race. It's just something
Speedrunner
that
moment.
yeah, it's just go get the item, turn your
Something's
brain
at the
off.
top of observatory.
It's a certified speedrunner moment.
I think that was
Yeah.
ice.
Observatory ice is nice to see because then
Remember,
you don't have to backtrack.
Remember, kids, don't speedrun, otherwise you'll check items without thinking.
Yeah, that does look like ice beam to me. At least on the screen share stream.
It's
Plasma beam.
Hello.
Plasma, that's mildly more annoying, but
Nice location.
hey. Plasma's nice, I guess.
I mean, it ain't the worst.
That's kind of a wacky location, wouldn't you say? Don't you think?
Oh, getting bullied by the pirate.
That's why you bully back the pirate. You bully the pirate back. Alright, Diggle's gonna get screw attacked for bash soon.
And Amber, too. I don't think,
Alright.
Alright, Cesteron's reading the hints. I need to actually write
He's not
these
using
down.
Spring Ball.
But luckily the chat is posting them for me.
I keep forgetting to use Spring Ball, it's so funny.
They don't play Prime. They don't know how to use Spring Ball 100% efficiently.
Oh yeah. If I had Spring Ball, the things I do.
Alright, time to see the mining station B hint. My favorite hint. This is the
The
best
one
hint,
out.
we know this.
Super
See?
Missile and Torvis.
What an
boy.
incredible hint. This
Oh, and there's ice beam.
that says that
Okay.
Echoes has the supers that are required to get the Prime Phase on suit. Like it's just that's a great hint.
And it looks like German Galaxy's on the lead. For now.
Labs was
Yeah, for now.
absolutely
I can always
fantastic for
change.
them.
Oh, I didn't know about that jump.
Oh yeah, also the
Looks
ice
like-
beam in labs. Let's go. Don't skip out on the labs play. Well, I guess at some point without ice or plasma, you're going to be funneled towards labs regardless.
That
so-
looks like Cobalt. Yep.
Wow, all translators. 40 minutes in. It's good.
Is this what? Is this what the cool kids call jet seed?
I would
course
say so.
not.
Yes.
You saw that on Diggle's screen? She got a really, she got a really stupid damage boost and she went flying. That was so funny.
Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good seed for speed. They have the knowledge they need to get both super missiles. They've got all the
Quadraxis is
important
dead.
beams.
They have a power bomb. Oh, I guess we call that half dead.
There's thermal too. Wow. Whole game is opening up. Oh right, the thermal was
Everybody
picked
has
up by
all the
Cosmos.
items.
I just didn't see it.
Did Diggle check? Oh wait, no, she's about to check labs. I was gonna say, did she check labs? No, she's about to check labs.
Yeah, Diggle's gonna be funneled towards Plasma and Ice pretty soon, and then they'll probably both be making the same plays.
Ooh, there was a joke hint. There was a joke hint.
Where?
We missed the joke hint. No.
Where?
Aw, I can't even. Cestrian had a joke hint.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, missed it. Dang it.
E.
Stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh, both joke hints are in Aegon.
Yeah, now Cestrion doesn't even have to see her skips, can just go straight to Torvis and start looking for the super missiles. It's interesting to not see Torvis be played until like the 43-minute mark, but I guess it works in this seed just because there's so much in Aegon, and you get rewarded with intel as well. Yeah, Cestrion's making a safety save because of Torvis Temple. If you know how to do the out of bounds with screw attack to do the pirate fight. I'm pretty sure the game cannot crash.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Torvus Temple crash when
Oh,
before
right.
the pre-fight layer. I'm pretty sure if you go out of bounds and do the fight from there, then you can completely avoid crashing. But
Not so. Why?
I've done it. I've done it like, I don't know, maybe 20 or so times without crashing, which is good. But I wouldn't be comfortable enough in a race setting to do it like this, especially when the save is like right there. I would need some more
Happens when
testing for that.
The crash happens when one of the room loads. I don't know which one it is, but if one of those room loads, the game just dies.
It can
So,
be any of
not really
it can be
going out
any
of
of
bounds,
the
I suppose.
rooms. No, but I'm saying that I'm pretty sure it's the door. It's the action of the doors being about to open that causes them to crash, like the room is becoming visible. I've never gotten a crash in that room just by hitting a proc load trigger, which is what would happen if you did the out of bounds strat. I assume we're gonna see Cosmo do it,
Nice grapple beaming.
unless he just decides to
Right.
go get the underground tunnel hint. Yeah, he's just gonna get the underground tunnel hint and go around. Hopefully no crash. Cool. Alright.
Interesting. Wait. Oh, okay.
What's up, Miguel?
Oh,
Oh,
nothing.
there's Annihilator Beam and
I just need to
Quarantine
check something.
Monitor.
Annihilator. Well, it's not that. I wouldn't say it's not that useful, but it's not very important.
Speed boy.
Like, sure, you can access a few doors, but that's it, and do some damage, I guess. But it's really not. Doesn't matter too much.
Oh, but it's still a good beam for combat, at least.
Oh yeah, good beam. Still doesn't beat Nova Beam though. Nova Beam, best beam. Fight me.
Yes. Green.
Says Trion, I was really hoping you'd check that with Scan Visor, just so I could actually see what it was, but I guess not. It wasn't important, so it's alright.
Oh, never mind. Not me saying Annihilator is not important when there's a little something called sonic panels or whatever they call that are blocking actual items. Oops. I'm sorry, I just don't use those too
The
much.
echo doors.
Another speedrunning moment. Speedrunner moment.
We're gonna see the Emerald Translator become really important potentially coming up once Bash gets this hint and is directed towards Torvus. They may or may not be able to do the logical requirement or the logical parts that need Emerald in order to get the super missiles. Bash will be able to do Torvus without Emerald by doing tricks, but the Emerald also locks potential hints that might be important. You never know.
Asder, you have 10 seconds.
You gotta upgrade your system from Windows Vista, bro.
Nice joke. One small issue.
What Cestron's
Never-
about to do, I'm pretty sure, is screw attack the Rift. That's something that I like.
There's
That's something
Ragdolls.
that I never do. Like I know it's faster, but it's like my muscle memory is always to just charge light beam because you never have screw attack here in a run. Like every time I go there and I charge the light beam, I'm like, should I use screw attack?
Uh-oh.
Good job, Ash, avoiding the cannon to not lose cannonball.
We've got
Useless key. Well, all the keys are useless in this.
gravity
anyway.
boost in... What's this room? Cosmo's in?
PC.
That.
That's mine's is the play that I would have made as well after Farfen. So I assume that Diggle will probably make the exact same play, and Bash will be able to play with gravity as well. I don't know, this seed is good. Most of the, like, best options to go, like, contains next progression, so that's pretty good.
Do you see what gravity chamber was? Like,
Yeah, it was not artifact, Sky Temple key.
STK and
at the
uppers.
bottom in gravity
Oh, the
chamber.
bottom? No.
Nothing worse, that's for sure. Both
Oh
runners left
no! Falling down here sucks. But it's okay, gravity suit is actually useful.
Did Cestron really get a missile expansion hint for Windchamber Gateway? Off of Path of Fruits?
Wow,
That's funny.
Thank you,
Wow.
game. Appreciate it.
I mean, if I was the Echoes player right now, I would be thinking about
Chamber, Wind
potentially getting Sky Temple key hints. Well, after I find my own super missiles, of course, because they can't be in lower Torvus.
Hell of Combat Mastery, the Jack with a funny camera because he didn't, because screw attack instead of spider wall.
Yeah, I would look
Bash,
for my own
come
super
on.
missiles, get the Sky Temple key hints, and then start reading hints potentially to look for the
Ooh,
for the Prime 1
Sestron is
super
gonna
missiles.
bounce. Looks like Sestron is gonna go out of bounds to enter the portal. Shoutouts to this random hole that they left in.
Yeah, I'm actually unsure why Cestron is doing this now instead of after from Forgotten Bridge. You don't have to go out of bounds this way, and also you know the supers are in light Torvus. Oh, that is supers. That's not a missile
Aaron.
expansion. I thought that was missile expansion. My bad.
Good job.
There you go.
Well then.
That is a very good play.
Supers.
Unfortunately, out of bounds is cheating, therefore they are invalidated.
It's the bitrate on
Echoes, come on!
the bitrate on the screen share is not as high as it is on
Stream.
streams, along with resolution. So
funny, blocky
smaller
screen.
items is difficult to make out like that.
Funny blocky items. I couldn't tell if that was a beam ammo expansion or a missile expansion. That's how bad it is.
Oh yeah, Bash
I
also
got this
didn't
on the
do.
full screen, and even I
Did
can't
Bash
tell.
not do Doomed Entry out of Is there a reason that Bash didn't do Doomed Entry?
Did he not?
No, but that's where Spider Ball was, and he's skipping Spider Ball right now. If that's not hinted, Bash might get burned on that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, Bash hasn't done any of Dark Labs.
Unless he's a gamer.
Oh, these are all gamers, let's be honest.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, if I was Cestron here, after checking these items, I would go check the STK hints, and then reload my save, potentially to come back to this area. And then I would just keep reading hints, looking for the Prime 1 Supers hints.
I see tank.
Because, okay, if there's a garbage missile expansion hint, there's gotta be a Prime 1 Supers hint as well. Like, there's just no way.
Interesting way to solve the gyro.
So Diggle is doing plasma processing before going to Phazon, maybe. Or they're not going there.
Have we found? I mean, has main power moms for Echoes found yet? Or is it still a mystery?
Prime?
It's still a
Or
mystery.
Prime 2.
Interesting.
Main power bombs are 3 in this format, and neither of them have 3. Yeah, I don't know why the lack of Emerald is affecting Bash's decision to do Sank instead of Torvus. Especially because he doesn't have Spider Ball yet. Like, for him, Spider Ball shouldn't, or Sank shouldn't be logical, so I don't know. Oh, Bash playing for tanks? I mean, I guess, but he did get the super missile in Torvus hint. Like, I don't know.
The wrong zoomer.
I'd say
There
that's
you go.
still good. That's still good to play.
Like
There's always a good
in
chance that Emerald
Thanks
is in Torvus
game.
anyway. I mean, he has logical access to Torvis from the front. It's... I don't know. Like, playing for Cobalt Hints is good, but not having Spider Ball would also lead me to not want to make this play, probably. Like, Torvis is the one that you have logical access to from Bash's perspective, not Sank. And you do have the other knowledge of one of the super missiles being in Torvis.
What is that? Oh, gravity boost in PPC.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
picked up already. On the other team.
Excellent. That just goes to show how much I'm paying attention.
Yeah, from Bash's perspective, like, that gravity boost, like, if I was playing, I'd be thinking, like, alright, like, lower Torvis is logical with
that's out of
just
bounds.
super missiles.
They can break out of bounds there. What the heck?
Why is
He's
Bash?
cheating again! Oh my god!
Is there an artifact here that I didn't write down? I'm pretty sure when Diggle was reading them, there was
Bash
one
is-
here.
I think Bash is just skipping.
That's cheating, Bash.
I don't know what the hint said for Hive Dynamo, but
Dang, Miguel.
also yeah, you
Sounds
can
like
go out of
you-
bounds.
You really
the
don't
pirate
like go
body
out of
pushed
bounds,
you.
do you?
There are a lot of places to go out of bounds in Echoes, and yet so little at the same time. Like you
Yeah,
think
that
that you
secret roll
could
is
go
impossible on the Dark World because no pirate. Or
No
pirate,
pirate.
Luminoff. Why do I keep calling that guy a pirate? I've been calling that guy a pirate for like years now. I don't know why. That is a
Really, he's a
Luminoff
pirate.
corpse.
Why
Life Grove is killed.
did I think of that joke?
Interesting that Bash opted to do that though. I haven't seen anyone do that in a race like this
Burger.
for a while.
No main power bomb still, but Sestron has 3 power bombs now.
Oh, it was beam related. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I would have probably done the same then. Bash also has Seekers and Dark Visor, so they can quickly open up this portal if they have, because they haven't done so already. Because they use the trick to get over the spider track. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, this is logical even though they don't have Spider Ball. I'm so dumb. They could have just done this. I was like pseudo flaming Bash for coming here out of logic, but this stuff is logical regardless.
Sorry, force of habit.
I always forget this thing that you can do, because you like almost never have this combination. And yeah, not peeking Hive Gyro is a well, Bash doesn't have Super Ball, so maybe he thinks that's why it can't be useful or something. But you never know. Could be even like an STK or something.
Sky
And I
Temple
see
King,
backpack is required for TTE. At least they both were able to find it quickly.
Backpack.
TTE is quickly becoming my, or Transport Tunnel East, for those unaware of the acronym, is quickly becoming my least favorite Sky Temple key location. This is the only
It is
thing you
a
actually
lengthy
need
check.
gravity boost for. Well, it's not so much lengthy as it just adds a gravity boost requirement when usually you don't need it, in my case. So just another item that I need to find.
Oh, one thing too, something just that I want to add real quick is that quad fight right there. Like, if you have cannonball, you generally don't want to approach the quad like Bash did. You want to wait on, you want to get away from the quad and wait until he does the laser attack so you can boost on it. If you have cannonball, then you're just gonna delete it instantly along with the head. Just a quick
Nice.
tip.
Hey, look, Sky Temple key hints.
Wow!
Sky Temple key hints. Good bad hints are really good. I like seeing this in a
You
race.
did THK.
Thanks,
Are you happy now?
game. Is Bash going to kill Spider? Oh, oh. That's definitely not that room. Whoopsies.
Bash is going to go get that Sky Temple key that was hinted.
When the Annihilator Beam shot goes to the enemy instead of the thing.
Gotta love those homing projectiles.
Seeing
you imagine
Transit
if they
Tunnel
went
West is
backwards
so
too?
funny. Transit Tunnel West is a good room.
We are slowly approaching, or rather quickly, we're approaching the 1 hour mark. Let's analyze how things are going, shall we? Looks like Team German Galaxy is still in the lead by a little bit because of the artifacts and Sky Temple keys. I actually can't quite make it out what the numbers are because it's all blurry, but I'm fairly certain that they're still in the lead.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay, so
if
in
you
terms
go.
of what they've got, Prime 1 German Galaxy has 8 out of 12 artifacts, 2 out of 9 SDKs, where Diggle and Bash have, I think, 7. Is that 7? I don't know. Diggle's tracker is very hard to read, but it's also 1 SDK for Bash.
Yeah, in terms of
I think it's
seed
8
progression
for
that
Digobread and 1
that,
for Bashmai.
what's really separating the two, I think, in terms of like decision making that led to the separation is if Bash chose Sank instead of Torvus because of Emerald, then it was Diggle who didn't get Emerald in
Ooh,
Lava
super
Lake.
missiles in main research. Was that already
Oh,
caught?
I don't believe so, no.
no, I don't
Nice.
think that was him.
Cosmo has
Yeah.
This
a
is
for
Prime
what?
1 supers.
They both
I don't know how important they are. I
They
assume
are
they are very
required for
important.
Phazon suit,
Oh,
so they were required to finish the seed. There you go. We should see Sky Temple key hints now from Cestrion.
alrighty. Nice,
Sonic
nice
Boom
dolphin
in
lag
the
from main
Dynamo
research.
area. That's great.
You just lag when you lag in main research. Like it lags even on console. That's how bad the room is.
Echo Spider was a doomed entry. That's another thing separating Bash and Team second place from German Galaxy. Is that Cestrion made the Dark Aegon play while there wasn't very much other things in Logic, and Bash just didn't do it. I'm
Phazon
unsure
suit.
why.
Mills is asking where Phazon suit is. Phazon suit for both Prime 1 players is in Fendrana Shoreline's Lighthouse.
Yeah, the tower.
And they can get it now.
Yeah,
Because
both players are aware of
numbers.
that location as well. They both saw it.
So Cosmo can go get Phazon suit now, right?
What was that in PMT?
No, they still need Prime 1 Spider Ball actually.
Nice
I have
red
no
key.
idea what that was in PMT.
Not getting the red key. Hmm.
They don't need red keys. They've got hints for all the bosses already.
Oh, nice.
They know what they are. I mean, Diggle was just
Oh.
doing spiderless shafts, and I'm pretty sure the tracker doesn't have the spider ball icon lit up, so I think they need spider ball. Is
Sky
that
Temple
really
key
light suit and phase on
QB.
Mining Tunnel? Oh my god.
What? SDK in MQE. That's
This
So
really bad.
they really have to
is
come back here for
both-
like.
This seed is both blessed but also cursed as well.
Looks average to me.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong
TBH.
with the seed.
Sort of blessed
It's
because
pretty
it's
good.
sort of quick, but also just cursed in just general item
there are a
locations.
few bad items, but placements overall seems pretty average. Nothing too crazy. At least it's not one of the weekly races that we did, like that we did a week ago or so. I think it was. That was a very bad seed. 2 hours in and nobody had won yet. Turns out one of the keys for Chica, which was required, was in Spider Guardian. You can imagine how the rest went.
Is that a dolphin lag from the gyro on Cestrion's end? I didn't see the timer lag. It's like stuttering.
Yeah, I
when
think
he
that
was
was
spinning the thing.
dolphin lagging right there. I noticed it too.
Oof.
The dolphin moment.
I'm really surprised that we're not seeing Cestrion just save the game there and go get Sky Temple key hints. Are they still thinking about looking for Spider Ball for Prime 1? I don't know, I feel like STKs, or having the knowledge of them soon, would still be good. I mean, Cosmo still has, like, from their perspective, Cosmo still has Frigate and all of Chozo cleanup to do. I'm pretty sure that's all that's left.
Team second place has Prime 1 has supers now.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's enough, like, knowledge, or enough, time to maybe go justify getting your STK hints.
Yeah.
No, Cosmo needs Spider for Shoreline's Tower, DF. It's Phazon suit. I actually kind of forgot that both players didn't have Spider Ball. I confused it with the Echo Spider and Doomed Entry, which only Cestrion has.
Looks like. Oh no, he's fine.
PPC climb is still something I don't know how to do, which is kind of funny, but I barely play the game.
Don't know how to do it, you say?
No, I don't know how to do it. I never
It's
learned
tricky, but like, you just jump, then jump, space, jump, jump, space, jump, and repeat until you got the top.
See, I've been told that before, and then I've tried it, and then I just slip off. Because it's a little bit more than just
You
jumping.
did it wrong.
Yeah, I did it wrong. Whoops. Whoops.
Yeah, that's all I can tell you. A skill issue, I guess.
Just a
Simple difference in skill. No, it must be chaotic.
Does Cestrion not have at this point?
Prime 1 Spider Ball is in Hive Entrance.
Yeah, so Cestrion hasn't read. I'm pretty sure hasn't read Meeting Grounds and hasn't read Path of Eyes. So those hints route into STK hints as well. I mean, those two hints could just point towards Spider. Okay, well, never mind. There it is. Yeah, Chozo clean up Spider Ball. I mean, Cosmo will run into that at some point, and STK hints are something that should just be grabbed.
Cosmo is on their way to defend Drana right now.
Oh, was Prime 1 Spider found?
Yep, it was in an Elder Chamber.
Yikes.
Why is Cosmo coming here? Tardis?
Yeah,
Playing for
probably
Vanilla
Rock.
Spider? Yeah, I guess.
Oh, he's gonna fight the Rock.
Rock the Rock
like-
Roxon.
If it is Vanilla Spider, that's like a best case scenario for him because he can just go get the Phazon suit and save work out.
Sadly.
But that's what his perspective is. He's playing for a good scenario here.
He's fighting the Rock.
I'd say, in terms of players on either team who don't have Spider Ball that are both required, I would say that Cosmo is in a better position than Bash, just because Doomed Entry is a more out-of-the-way location, in my opinion, than Elder Chamber. It's just, I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. Especially because Prime 1 is quicker to clean up than Echoes is. And Echoes still has to get the Sky Temple games that Bash is playing for now. Oh wait, no, Bash isn't going for them. I guess Bash just wants the super missiles. And there was that him.
We seen Prime 2 hints yet?
Not yet, no.
No, we haven't. That's what I was just talking about. We haven't seen them yet.
And Bash can go get them, right? Or does he need supers first?
I thought he was gonna walk crawl to them, but I guess not. He just wants to go to Torvis in the front to look for the other super missiles.
That's
Well,
gonna cost a little bit
he-
if he doesn't find supers. Yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because Bash knows his own supers are in Torvus, so I guess it does make sense to go grab them first and then go for Sky Temple keys.
Does he know exactly where they are?
No, he just knows they're in Torvus.
Oof.
But super missiles being in Light Torvus is a good hint because they can't be in Lower Torvus, and because he also doesn't have Emerald, he assumes they can't be around the Forgotten Bridge, like upper area. So it really narrows down the possible locations. What he should notice as well is that because super missiles are in Portal Chamber, that means that his supers are not blocking his Emerald in case he wants the Emerald at some point, or he's thinking about not having it.
Let's see if he goes good to Portal Chamber.
Still
Bash.
not seeing Lava Lake. I
Burger.
guess it makes more sense for Diggle to get phase on suit then.
Come on, Bash. Go to Portal Chamber. Go to Portal Chamber. Ow. Come on. Drop down after this. That is not Portal Chamber. Oh no, what if he circles back and he goes to get all the other items? Oh no. It's gonna suck if he does that.
I'm pretty sure most players, there's Bash not using Screw Attack just like me at Speedrunner moment, but I'm pretty sure most players will just peek Portal Chamber.
Speedrunner moment. When did this turn into a speedrunner slander stream?
Yo, speedrunning sucks. Big doo-doo. Do not recommend.
Stop going out of
Actually, do not recommend. There's only pain.
Randomizer is worse though.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
is it really though?
Slandering speedrunning. Slandering
Alright, I'll take your word for
randomizer
it.
speedruns. Oh boy.
Yeah, all speedrunners
the
are
only good
cringe.
the only good echoes is Room Rando. No logic Room Rando.
Oh
That's
my
the best
God.
echoes. I wonder why Diggle is making this play. Oh, they don't know about Echo Spider.
Not
Right,
bad.
so
Just going to all the rooms but the one that has supers. Good job.
well, he doesn't know. He's just going around. It's Torvus.
I don't
stuff.
care. He
Exactly.
doesn't know. He's still.
Like he's going to places that are in logic right now because of Screw Attack, but
I know, I'm just miming.
yeah. Although what he's about to do right now, if he does it, no. Okay.
Well, he
I'm
does
pretty
know
sure
that it's in
Bash
light.
knows.
Torvus.
Yeah, he does know it's in light Torvus, so I'm questioning why he's going to the. I guess he's going to the dark because he doesn't want to do the out of bounds potentially for Portal Chamber, but
Wait,
I'm
what?
pretty sure he knows it.
Oh.
This is how you get Portal Chamber normally
Right,
out
right.
of bounds, but maybe he just wants to get it this way.
Nice bar, one count.
It looks like we're finally seeing Sky Temple Key against some Cestrion.
Still haven't found Echo's PVs. They're still a mystery.
Yeah, they were locking like everything. I don't know where they could be. They
Bug, maybe?
if for those who weren't here, they were locking Prime 1 Grapple Beam, which was locking Echo's bombs and Echo's Dark Beam as well. So the Echo's power bombs are
He's doing it now.
unless it's logical to get bombs without grapple, but I'm pretty sure it's not in mining or main plaza. I'm pretty sure that requires grapple with these settings.
So, I love how Bash got the instant morph in Portal Chamber and then morph again.
Baja check logic? Okay, yeah. I trust Baja 100%.
Okay, looks like Bash is gonna get hints now. I think that's what he could do. Like, he's pretty close to Sky Gateway.
Well, he decided to go out of bounds. Oh wait, this is Blight World. I'm being silly. Yeah, he is going to get hints, for sure. So we'll see it at roughly the same time.
Yeah. This is the room where the first screw. This is where the this is the first room where the first reverse ceiling warp was done. Interesting stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
that's true.
why is he going to save? Okay, he's just saving. He's not.
He's saving because
Oh, okay,
he's
okay,
gonna,
yeah.
he's quit the game.
He's
Probably.
gonna get the hints and then he's gonna reset.
That's one speedrunner habit you have to break when you play this. Is you have to play segmented because playing single segment is way too slow in this format. You have to be smart and abuse the like log sending
You're
system.
asking me to do the contrary of what I've been trained to do for years.
Listen, I didn't say it was easy.
All of that heavy work wasted.
Is that boost ball?
Boost ball.
Yo, we were
Okay.
just talking about this yesterday.
Speak of the devil.
Who
Cursed,
was it?
but also blessed.
Who was it that I had a conversation with that I've seen Echo's boost into File Shrine before in this format like many times? Who was that? Was that Asner? I can't remember who it was, but we were talking about this in the first race that was yesterday about someone wall crawled to that location just because it could be boost ball, and yeah, it was boost ball.
It's like Badger's gonna get the boost ball now. Oh, he doesn't have Spider though. That's a problem. Echo Spider, I forgot.
Sun Chamber, let's
Ruined
go.
Plaza, Ruined Fountain. Sun Chamber. There's a good house background.
Nice boost ball.
Sack Chamber as well.
Oh yeah, Doom Entry is Echo Spider. The room that Bash didn't check. That could cause the
Oh.
race.
Yeah, once Chozo, I called Cosmo Chozo. Once Cosmo goes to Chozo, then the seed will be go mode for them.
Yeah,
Chozo mad.
His
Cosmo's
name is now
quite
Chozo
rogue.
Not.
Yeah, I think Cosmo's gonna be doing Chozo cleanup now. That's the only thing that's left. And, which is funny because depending on how he decides to do this, he might last location Spider
that.
Wall. This is really funny.
I can't read the hints. It's too blocky.
Don't worry, I have them written down. Actually, no, Diggle's gonna read more of them, because
Bashes.
Listrion has 2 extra.
All right.
MQB.
Yeah, it's MQB.
Sacrificial
that was the
chamber.
problem.
Ooh, that sucks. Has anyone ever gotten all the keys before even checking hints?
Yeah,
I think that's never happened before.
No, I've had that happen before a couple times actually.
Nice.
Once in this format, I think. It's
But, like,
it's pretty rare though. I mean,
Do you
you
not
generally
realize
don't
you had all
want
the
it to
keys or
happen.
something, or do you knew?
But no, I knew I had all the keys. It was just not a good time to check Sky Temple key hints just because I was looking for like important Y1 items.
Nice.
It's just less common for a player like me to do it because the requirements for getting Sky Temple key hints are not as many.
Looks like
as
Bash
other
is
players.
not resetting, and you're using like the save thing. Oh, never mind. He's going here now. Is he gonna take this portal?
Yes, he is. I
Nice.
don't think it's faster than taking the other portal, just because you have to do this jump. But
I mean, it's
think
right here.
Bash just forgot that he. Well, it is here, but then you also have to drop down the ledge. I think Bash just forgot that he Oh, we got boost. Right. Why would he reset if
That's
he has
right.
boost?
He
If he
wants to keep
resets, he
it.
won't have Cannonball, and this way he keeps boost and Cannonball.
Wait.
Right.
Why? Oh. I was gonna say why did his morph ball not update? But then I remember that's how the sides of the dark suit morph ball like a little bit different, but they're like not comparable to the spider ball model.
Alright, Cosmo's gonna be really happy to find this spider ball so that he can get his phase on suit, and that will put them in... Pretty sure that's go mode for them once this is obtained. I don't think they need anything else. Cosmo's just gonna have to, Wait, what is Cosmo's last artifact? It was Super's locked, right? I can't remember what the location was. Hold on, I think I wrote them down. Maybe I can figure out which one it was. Oh, is it Junction Site? Yeah, I think it's Cestrion's Junction Site, I'm pretty sure is what Cosmo does need, or have.
Nice gate.
So after
This
this
is my
Cosmo
favorite
has
gate.
to wait for Junction Site, and Cestrion has to obtain... Oh, no, I confused myself again. Cosmo still has to do Sun Chamber, Ruin Fountain, and the main Plaza Tree. And then Cestrion has to do Sacrificial Chamber and Junction Site.
So who's looking more on the lead? Are they about even?
It kind of depends on when Bash ends up going to Doomed Entry, but nothing's pointing them towards Doomed Entry in this, so unfortunately it's going to probably be towards, well, not unfortunately in their perspective, it's pointing towards German Galaxy for now.
Is someone getting feedback?
Yeah, that's Miguel's background noise. Patented TM.
This is my signature fan noises. I don't think I can fix that.
You might want to try.
Is it really bad?
One might say. One might say.
Alright,
Noticeably
Fair enough.
audible? Yes.
let me try something. This might be bad though. How's this then?
Yeah, Cestron is doing Junction Site. Okay, my notes were correct.
How does my big sound? How does my mic sound now?
It's much better.
Alright.
Boy, do I love roasting me some plant.
Is it just me, or do you hear a gecko on Lagra?
Go from Diggle's audio. I don't hear any, no.
No, like
Whoa.
just generally, like Flagra make Flagra noises. Like not an actual gecko. You know which gecko I'm talking about.
Honestly, if I was Cosmo, I wouldn't really feel behind with the late spider that much at all. It's only 120 in, and they haven't actually been stuck on anything else. Cestrion made, like, the right plays by getting his own supers and then lucking into finding the main research supers, too. Like, he didn't go to any,
Oh, that's
like,
right.
wrong
reversed.
locations that didn't have progression. So
Keep
I
forgetting
think
that
they probably aren't very nervous, I'd say.
I keep forgetting that you can do Flagra in reverse.
Also,
Well,
yeah,
there's
I'm
the
pretty
play
sure.
list.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think Def knows that the randomizer changes overriding Flogger or
You
whatever.
know, you can actually stand still in the very center of Flagra, and if you drop a power bomb, you destroy two at once. Like it's very easy to get on the center. You just align yourself properly. Like the floor lets you just so you get moved by like not moving anything, like on the stick. So you just get on the center and then you can position automatically. Then drop a power bomb, you drop multiple. It's really cool.
Opening the catacombs portal to avoid doing this. Dumb trick. Bash is reading this hint? Could it be any... Oh, I guess maybe he's wondering about the Spider Ball. Wait, can... Okay, does... Diggle knows where Light Suit is, right? Diggle went down to PMT, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. They didn't get the artifact, the STK that was in MQB. So I want to say they didn't because of the fact that they did it.
Yeah, because that's where Light Suit is. So if you knew that was where Light Suit is, then you would know that. Actually, wait, no. Can your own Spider Ball be? I guess Light Suit could be, or I guess your Spider Ball could be there. I was just wondering why Bash was reading that hint. Also, yeah, Emerald blocking the major upgrade in Doomed Entry hint.
I looked away for a second and I was like, why did Bash leave? And I was like, oh, that's fake boost. That's,
Can you
that's
infinite
fake.
boost through this? Oh my god, you can. I didn't know that.
Huh?
I guess this is Prime 1. You can infinite boost through a lot of wrong-facing collision.
I wasn't paying attention. Where?
The, what is this room called? Arboretum Gate Reverse. You can just boost through it.
Right, yeah, I can. Like, if you use a sticky and not so thick wall, you can just infinitely push through it.
Yeah, it's not like Echoes.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's one con.
Sonic Boom on Grapple Guardian, let's go. Is that how you're supposed to do that? I always shoot it right at the eye and do like no damage because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to do
Looks
Sonic
like this
Boom
the correct
strats. I guess you shoot it at the ground? Okay. Taking notes.
Yeah, I just shoot near his butt.
Sky
How many
Temple
SDKs? That is... I can't tell if Bash has 6 or 8 SDKs.
I'm pretty sure both Bash and Cestron have 8 STKs.
So Bash just needs one more and they go
Bash needs the one from MQB, I think we discussed, and Cestron needs...
Oh, that's gonna be a bad one. Unless he already has
wait.
it.
I only wrote down Main Plaza, Sun Chamber, Sack Chamber, and Ruined Fountain. Oh, that's where Cosmo's going, Ruined Fountain. Wait, no, Ruined Fountain's Chozo. Cosmo's going to get Phazon Suit. What's the key to... Oh, Grapple Guardian. Duh. There it is. Yeah, this is Cestron's last key, and then Bash is waiting for Diggle to go to QB, which is a pretty long ways away. Yeah, Dark Labs is a difficult area in the game to judge sometimes because the requirements for accessing it are pretty low, like they're most of the items that you have in the early game. But usually, those items are not the first items that you get, so when those items become available, it's possible for other locations like Torvus and Sank to also become available at the same time. And then you have to make a decision whether you stay in Aegon or you control to, what do you call it, like Sank or clean up Temple Grounds, and it can be difficult if there's progression there that you miss.
Is Bash good at Secret Wall first try?
I don't think he did, and I'm also pretty sure he crossed the room from left to right first anyway, so I don't think this was faster anyway. Like, this is only faster if you do it from the side that you enter from. Otherwise, there's just no point to doing it. That's a fast ceiling warp, though.
That ceiling warp sucks.
Yeah, I agree with what Aster just said about Doomed Entry being one of the ones that feels the worst to skip. You just leave it there for a long time. Yeah, Phazon Grounds say a good contender as well. Although Phase on ground's more so on higher logic settings where you can get it with fewer requirements.
Remember that, Aaron?
Yeah, I do. Kind of want to move the audio over to Ridley. We love Ridley.
Banger? Yo, banger alert!
Final bosses in these games have really, really good music.
This is why you leave them on during seats.
Yeah, leaving Doom Entry is a really reasonable thing to do. I mean, I do it all the time. It just ended up burning in this seed, unfortunately.
Okay, this is Cosmos' area of expertise.
I'm unsure if we're gonna see Exo skip, by the way. If I remember correctly, I haven't spoken to Kazu about this, I've just heard it secondhand that they've been losing time to Exo skip in tournaments. Like over just doing the fight, so maybe we won't see it, I'm not sure. They did do a practice seed right before this one on stream that I missed. Like I joined right after it was over, so I don't know if Kazuno did it then. What they don't know is that it's likely that they're going to be winning this race regardless of whether he does the skip or not. If we see it, it'll just be entertaining. Spec bonking on the ledge. I hate doing that.
Alright. German Galaxy is about to beat the game.
They are in the end of the game.
You see that? The Samus Hurt sound effect wasn't. Oh, okay. Cosmo is doing extra skip. Okay. He's going for it.
At least he's starting for he's doing the manip. Hopefully he's not just doing that at a muscle memory or something.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is what that is, right? It's the Metroid manip.
Not really. Like, you only want to kill. The only reason you kill this Metro is because if you don't kill him for some reason, he does the when you transition rooms, and he generally doesn't do that. So you need to kill him, then he comes back normal.
Let's
Wait.
see. You can talk about
This is the wrong Metroid. This is the wrong Metroid. What? Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong Metroid. Or is it? Or is it? Actually, no.
Aren't they all the same Metroid though?
Okay, it's a good Metroid. Never mind. I was paying attention. And he's doing the T3 setup, the best setup. And maybe okay, that was a bad position. So this is a little bit tricky because you need the Metroid to be in the kind of the corner of the door frame, but just enough away from it so you can comfortably be in position of the corner of the door frame. So if you do it wrong, then the Metro will be constantly pushing you around. Like, I think he got it on one of the cycles, quote unquote. So if you get the Metro in a good position, and then you just use one of the setups of a really good speedrun. Oh, looks like he got it. Oh wait, never mind. But yeah, if he's using one of the setups of a speedrunner named T3, which he currently has the world record 45 minutes in 90%. But yeah, it's a setup that is really consistent in my opinion. I've done it and it works, but it looks like customers having a little bit of difficulty on it. This could be it.
It's nice for ring 3 from Cestrion though, on that end.
Did he got one cycle?
I think it was 2 score attacks. Might have been 3, but still pretty good. Doing the screw attacks properly.
I don't know what to think about this Metroid. Actually, no. The problem with Cosmo right now is his camera angle. Alright, this looks like a good camera angle, sort of. No.
So long since I've seen Exo skip, I don't know what I'm looking at.
You're just basically waiting for the Metroid to. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Nah, he missed it. But basically, you want the you want the Metro to be in a very specific position on his animation, where he's just wiggling around in the air. And during that part of the wiggle, the Metro actually does move down, so you can actually the Metro can actually push you down, and it just so happens that there's a hole in this specific door, so the Metro can push you through, can push you down, and the repositioner pushes you through that hole, and you're out of bounds. It was fun accidentally in 2018.
Cestrion, you gotta get a little bit more up close and personal with Arc Samus and firing those missiles. Get right into the shield.
Yeah, this is a little bit uncomfortable. Okay,
Yeah,
this
not
is
an
good
insta
enough.
center, but they did only.
Okay, this
They did
is
only
good
get a couple
enough.
shots.
This is good enough. Looking a little bit too up though. So yeah, this exo skip didn't save any time.
Are they not on the ceiling? Ah!
No. He missed the ether jump. That's all.
Oh, okay.
He went for the R jump, but he didn't. He didn't exit the ether yet.
Oh, I see. This is what you do instead.
So now you just. Oh. Okay, he transitioned back. Okay, there we go. Now he's okay. There's a few next really important parts that needs to be careful on. First is avoiding the exo introduction trigger because that puts you out of bounds. I mean, that puts you inbounds, and that's really bad. And looks like he fell down. Rip. It's okay. This you can just climb back up. Okay, so there's the first trigger that he needs to avoid, and then there's the second trigger that is the trigger that plays the cutscene when Samus jumps down to sub chamber 1. If you hit that cutscene trigger, you're soft locked. There's nothing you can do. Like EXO is still on his quote unquote waiting phase, and there's EXO would be just wiggling around doing absolutely nothing, and the health bar won't shut up. So you need to avoid those two triggers. Once you avoid those two triggers, then you need to transition each sub chamber, and with very precise movement, and that way you can reach to the final cutscene, which lets you do like skip this, extra skipping. Hopefully that was a good explanation. Lol. Pretty bad.
Complicated
Okay.
wall crawl. Complicated secret world.
The secret world is the hardest part. The wall crawl is not so complicated. It's tricky, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. EMB is still the hardest wall crawl. Looks like he's gonna do the safe strat, where he just jump forwards, and he got it. Alright,
It
that's
seems like
two
Bash.
triggers. Yeah?
Bash got Spider Ball too. While we were explaining Exo Skip, I saw him enter Aegon from the front though, which is odd. So I don't know if you want to do something else after getting Spider, because me getting Spider, the first thing I would do is go to Doomed Entry, or Junction Site to get the key, but he's doing that now instead.
Oh, what? What is?
I don't know why he's doing it now instead of
Oh, that was close.
via
Alright,
moving. Maybe somebody who's watching
okay.
can tell me.
This is the third trigger he needs to avoid. Okay, the final cutscene trigger. If you hit it from the incorrect room, like if you're not transitioned, you will crash, and that's it. Ooh, okay, he's good. Yeah, so you need to transition first to sub chamber 5, and then you need to touch the trigger. And he did it. Exo skip. Yay. Oh, thank you, Toaster, for adding back the music.
Oh, you get the music if you skip the cutscene?
Yeah,
Toaster.
Toaster.
Oh, that's
Toaster's
great. Awesome.
Say thanks to Toaster.
Yeah, thank you, Toaster.
At least I'm pretty sure
you,
Toaster
French
thinks
toast.
that.
Hey yo, toast.
Either way, Toaster has done a lot of work in Prime 1. It's really impressive, and it's amazing.
If you are doing a Prime run and you skip part of the EXO cutscene and don't get the music, you are lame. This music owns.
This is the banger. What is Diggle doing?
Going to...
Hitting
Yeah.
an MQB artifact.
Oh, she fell down quite a few times here. This sucks.
Hey, Fungal Hall A is an annoying room.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
I think MQB is more annoying though. MQA, I mean, sorry. And
I'm gonna go ask Bash what he was doing after getting Spider Ball. 'Cause I'm actually really curious, like what he didn't have on the Injunction site that made him leave Aegon after getting Spider. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't see him much. I wish I was paying attention. But GG's to German Galaxy.
Are you in the race time room?
I am, yeah.
All right.
Well, looks like
know.
Team second place is forfeited as well.
Alrighty, well, GG's to them. And we are currently joined by Sestrian and Cosmonaut. Congratulations.
hello.
Thank
GG.
you.
Yep.
Hello. Jeez.
Greetings,
Butter.
Bash.
I thought I forgot to pick up Junction Site, but I think Randovania bugged.
This mistake was not going to doomed entry earlier.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Not exactly a mistake.
I knew I
but-
put it off. I knew I put it off, but I decided to do Sank in case it had anything. And then that Torvis hint was just in the back of my mind, so it actually wasn't that unreasonable to route in Spider that late because it wasn't really blocking anything else for me.
Power of Light. We were just talking about this. We were so confused about.
So you never found main power bombs for Prime 2? Like no one?
Oh, it was there.
Okay. Yes.
Yo, TOL!
Let's go
That-
4.4.
That was
Oh,
what was
no.
blocking. That was what was blocking all the Echo's progression. Because that was blocking bombs and Dark Beam.
Yeah, you could have gotten that like as soon as you got Dark Beam. 'Cause I picked that up immediately.
All right, I'm gonna
Wow.
end this. I'm gonna end my seat in style here.
Oh no. What are you gonna do, Bash?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I last location Spider. I was getting real nervous.
Yeah, we
Like,
were
it was
talking
only a second
about
delay,
how
by
you
the
were
way.
probably going to be last locationing Spider, but it was a really close race. But I think what ultimately decided it was a combination of two things that were like somewhat related to each other. Bash, when you were done with Aegon, you went to Sank instead of Torvis, and
That-
Sestrian went
yeah.
to Torvis first. We were talking about that you made that decision probably because even though both were logical, you had Cobalt and not Emerald, right? Is that why you chose Sank?
Kind of. I have been bitten by Torvis first before Sank in the past, and
Yeah.
was like, well, I can do checks here. And then the fact that Diggle's supers ended up being in main research were just wild. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I also took forever routing through Sank. I was originally going to do Sank for primarily hints, and then maybe get some quick checks on the way. But then I got Annihilator.
What?
So I'm like, well, if something's here, like an SDK, then I might as well check. And then, of course, that nice SDK hit on O'Lear. Great
that
hints,
was
by the
fun.
way.
Yeah.
Never found Emerald. Like,
Okay, here's what's gonna hurt. Emerald was in Lava Lake,
Yeah,
and
that was in
German
Lava Lake.
Galaxy.
Oh,
German
no!
Galaxy. That
I
was
never went there
Sestrian's
because, like,
choice.
And it
so
didn't
what-
even matter. Like,
Yeah, so
It-
what ended up
it
happening with
mattered a
Lava
bit.
Lake was like I was coming out of Chosen
Oh,
with
kind
Morph
of.
Bomb, Morph Bomb. Like, well, I could go to Lava Lake. I feel like there's something in Magmore, and so I did back mid Magmore and saw like Screw attacking that Sid, and I'm like, I really hope there's nothing in Lava Lake because it's isolated now. Oops.
so yeah, I went to Sank in case like
Did you know?
Diggle's supers or Spider ended up being there, and of course her supers were. So I'm not. I still think I made kind of the right call because yes, the translators can influence the decision, but I've gone to Torvis with Emerald without Cobalt, and Sank consistently was like the play to make doing Sank early, and especially in races I have done against like Cosmo and Cestron, where early Sank has consistently decided races. So it's really interesting how the playing against type actually like completely
Right.
Yeah, we were
impacted
discussing
this
how
too.
the plays that you guys decided to make were not like bad at all based on the knowledge that you had currently about like locations of Spider Ball, like not having Emerald, etc. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm still
And-
happy with how I played overall.
The doomed entry hint was hinted by Emerald. I forget where it was. I think it was
Oh,
all
dang it.
over us.
Yeah,
I think,
I just
Sestron
I think it
didn't
was
even need the
Torvis.
hint. Cestrion did go to Dark Aegon or Dark Labs at the beginning.
Yeah.
So that was a big difference as well.
I got the early like Aegon and Dark Aegon checks, and I did the Temple Loop, and then I went to the last spider there. So yeah, that's how I read it.
I made the choice to put off Dark Aegon Labs, and of course it ended up mattering. But like, I knew it was always in the back of my head. It's just once I kept finding stuff, I'm like, well, especially the Super Sin and Torvis. I'm like, well, I'll go here. And again, that I still think that actually played out pretty well, because in the end, I had Super, so I could just go straight into Doomed Entry and then come back out and go straight to Junction Site. Although, I think Dilgorath's game got disconnected, so she never received that artifact.
I restarted.
What was going on with that?
Oh well, so mine was disconnected for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Is that why you went from Great Temple or Temple Grounds to take on again for Junction Site? Because I noticed while you were doing,
I thought I forgot it.
While you got Spider, Miguel was explaining Exoskip, and we were paying attention to that. So I noticed after that you were going from Temple Grounds to get it. I wasn't sure what that was about.
I thought I may have
clarify.
I thought I hit the bomb slot twice and just didn't get the item. But then I checked my history and it said that I got it. But then Digglerath's session history didn't show the artifact. Only mine did.
And then I finally noticed it was disconnected. Like,
Yeah, and then I was disconnected in the beginning, which was
wait. User session histories are not synced.
I'm not sure. I need to ask Shark about it. It didn't matter.
Because I'm pretty certain they are, because mine wasn't, and mine was disconnected. So like,
it didn't matter because the margins, like the leads, were bigger than me being disconnected, and then any impact to like if Diggle had still remained disconnected, or would having to restart.
Yeah,
I think just the game.
Like a minute tops restarting.
Yeah.
Or not having to restart.
Yeah, that's rough.
It was nice to see a fast loop this time.
Yeah, this was the first time I think me and Cestrion didn't have some sort of technical issue.
Yeah.
With Randovania.
You gave it to us. How could you do this?
Actually, before, like 10 minutes before, I saw that I'm again on unknown game, and then I quickly restarted.
Yep.
So always keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that was a really great race. I'm glad it was as close as it was.
Yeah.
I was getting real nervous.
Real quick.
Close.
Yeah, I want to add real quick. I'm a little mad that I set myself up for Spiderless Shaft, and I haven't practiced that trick in a year.
But then it was fine though, because task failed successfully.
I immediately gave up because I knew I wasn't gonna get it anything approaching a reasonable time, and then I went to World Artifact Chamber, no, freaking where Spider was, and there we go.
Oh wow, nice.
Good job.
I decided I knew Spider wasn't going to be lower mine, so I was just praying like maybe an STK's down here, so it'll be worth it, and it was.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to come back. The only thing I was freaking about, I was worried about light suit.
I ended up triple dipping it in a really awkward way.
I like.
So once ago, I went down to MQA the first time to see if my Spider was down there. Didn't bother going past it because I was just looking for my items at that point. And then when I realized that, I can't do spiderless shafts now, I went back down to Central Dynamo to save Orb, and then again to get the SDK, so that really didn't go well.
Yeah. See, when Cestrion finally got SDK hints and read out Subchamber, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be on Flagra, I'm going to straight up last location it. And I still did, because all I had left was like Elder Chamber, Hall of the Elders. And then it was just the SDKs that were needed.
Mm-hmm.
I visibly screamed. I'm like, Elder Chamber, come on, let's go. We're done.
Yeah.
Was there a...
and there you were. It was.
Cestrion, was there a reason you didn't get Sky Temple key hints like right after finding your own supers? Because at that point, the only thing that was missing was the was Prime 1 supers and Spider, but
yeah,
like there were two hints that you didn't get on the way to STK.
I had a hint saying super missiles can be found in Torvus as super missiles, so I knew that supers for Prime were in my game, and then I was like, I'm gonna go search for that supers for Prime, and then I'm gonna get basically STK hints.
There was a moment after too where you did the main gyro puzzle after you had already gotten Prime 1 supers and you didn't use the save to get STK hints. I think you got them like 15 minutes after that as well.
Yeah,
kinda
because
got-
we were still
we were
thinking
worried.
that Spider
could've
could
been
be
an
my
Echoes.
game.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's get also the hints, the cobalt hints, and then still no hint for that. And then we were like, okay, maybe it's still in your game. And then I think, where did I save up? I think in Reactor Core. I basically did a loop.
Yeah, I think it was the reactor core.
Yeah, and then basically I went to SDK hints, and then yeah, I guess was
Shout out
kind of
to
good.
Yeah, shout out to the one time I don't pause buffer, I get knocked out of bounds. Can't react. That's why I fell all the way to the bottom. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, exo skip is hard. Yeah, but the hints itself were like, I don't know, they were like really bad hints, and like a couple good ones, but you already got them.
Yeah.
Like I think the super hint was like the best one, but like everything else was like a missile tank can be found 4 rooms away
Yeah.
from an E-tank or something like that.
Hey, some of those garbage hints were good. Okay, some of them were good. I think there was one that ruled out Alpha Blog, I think, right? And then there was
Yeah.
another one that like,
Yeah, there was
I
a
don't know.
missile expansion in hydro chamber storage, right? I
Those-
got a hint for that. Was
those
kind of convenient.
Random
in
hints are so
retrospect.
funny.
Yep. It gives you one last check. Don't gotta worry
Yeah.
about.
Um,
Keep on checking. Keep on checking.
and
Yeah, it was
obviously
pretty decently quick seed. It could have been way quicker. It's just when you get
that's Spider Ball.
ice and plasma, you're like halfway into fins. You're like, okay, must be
We'll
a
go to
mind's
mine
play.
from there.
Yeah, you're not thinking Elder Chamber.
It's just screaming
Almost
everything.
never. Yes, almost never Elder Chamber will come into play, but one time it does.
How did
I
you
was-
like the?
I was just sitting there thinking, it's Thardus, it's got to be vanilla. And I see the ice
Huh.
spreader, I'm like, wow.
I was worried about bosses because I didn't do them until late into the seed because I didn't feel the need to. But then we were searching for Bash's spider, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do
Yep.
Thardus so I don't have to come back here ever.
How did you feel about? Ice Beam was in labs. Is it the what's that room called that
Control
has
tower.
Control tower.
Yeah, that room. That was a good place to find it.
That was-
I bet that felt
Right
good.
Yeah.
after Plasma 2 and Observatory.
Right
yeah.
after.
There was a nice juxtaposition because the two beams were basically next to each other, and then Sestrion, how would you think about our dark and echo visor basically being next to each other too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like,
Room closet and jump guardian.
Jump Guardian
were
had a
they
lot of
actually
value today.
needed for anything? I don't think so.
Your boost. That's it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, my boost.
I
Yeah.
thought Spider was there, but I
But
kept
Echo not.
putting off like boost. I'm like, oh, I don't know where that is, and then well, there you go.
Oh, Bash, I loved your play for Hive Dynamo Works.
I
But
was so excited. I'm like, if it's here,
I didn't know what it
I'm making
was
the greatest
after I
play
found-
ever.
I found out after what it was, and I was like, "Oh, that's such a good play. You're just going for it. It was good, and
Yeah.
you also executed it pretty well."
Yeah, because like if because I didn't know where boost was, and I of course ended up being behind supers, but I was like, well, if it's here, then that means Diggle's supers are in Torbis, and I'm making the right play. So I had to.
Oh, you did Hive Dynamo? Sick.
Yeah. And I still thinking about the Lava Lake hot dog.
I got
Wait, wait.
I got that really early. I just went through Magmore
Never
like I
stepped foot
normally
in that
would.
room. Just never.
By
I
the
ran
way-
away from it. I'm like, all right, if there's something there, GG, and I guess so. I guess there's a little GG out of that, even if it wasn't like the most impactful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emerald
It was
wouldn't have
hints.
stopped me because I could have done the either the whatchamacallit.
So
If
you
I
would have
didn't
done
have-
the Sank if you had Emerald still? Is what you're saying?
Possibly, yeah. Because I've done plays like that, and well, with Emerald actually, because with I would have probably done Sync entrance and then just done Sync from there.
Okay. Well, I don't think it would have made a difference overall then, getting Emerald
Yeah.
from Lily then. 'cause
Um,
where was the doomed entry hint? That talked about major
I think
upgrade?
it.
That was in
I think-
Torvus. It was a spider hint.
What
Yeah, I know,
were
but
all
where
the
in
Emerald
Taurus?
hints?
I think it was training chamber. I'm not
Training
sure.
chamber.
So it was
Training
just
Chamber's a good
knowledge
one.
missed out on. Were there any really good what is it?
Well,
Good
the
Emerald
super
hints?
hint. Emerald hints?
I don't know, the Violet and Amber hints were really good.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Especially the
if it
Amber
was a
hints.
That
good
Amber play was good though.
hemorrhaging.
I don't know if it mattered, but I did
Sarcasm.
save scum for
I'm
Screw
pretty
and
sure I
what is it? Screw and Amber. I save scum for it. A little save scum.
The
I should have
Yeah.
done Courtyard, but I did Shorelines.
the missile launcher 4 rooms away from an energy tank was a next level hint.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where were Echo's main PBs, by the way? I didn't saw my credits.
That was
Tower
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 of
of
Light.
Light.
That we were talking about
Oh.
that because it was the only thing in the logic chain that we didn't know about once Grapple Beam was found. Because we were talking about like, okay, Grapple Beam was locking Echo's bombs, and I think what was at the top of Root Cave again? Morph Ball. Morph Ball, because it was locking those two things, and then the Grapple Beam ended up being locked by Power Bombs as well. So it was like, okay, well, what are those?
So.
I was thinking in my head, like, what early game locations did we not see from the Prime 1 side? Because they couldn't really be in the Echo side. And like, once it wasn't GFMC, I didn't know what it was. So I just kind of I said, like, if I was either of the Echoes players on both teams, I would just ignore the fact that logic chain hasn't been completed and just continue on with my expansions, because you can't really
Exactly
think about
what we
something like
did.
that.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, that's exactly
And
what
then-
we did.
The thing was Tower of Light because of the new logic. I didn't even think about that room. That it was.
So that's we just have to
logical.
worry about that regardless then. Okay.
Oh, Cosmo, did you force phase on or fusion suit or no?
I think
Okay.
you both did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Diggle
did it
found
for
out
DF.
last minute in the export, and she's like,
Did it for
Doing it.
DF.
"Oh, nice." Did you forget Crossray for DF too?
No,
No, I peeked it.
absolutely not.
Oh wait, that's what the lava lake thing was for. CDF,
Oh no.
Diggle and I care.
Yeah, so y'all
Overall-
are like a few minutes behind. That was
Yeah.
good though. It was pretty close. I had a reason to be nervous then.
Mhm,
It's like, oh
yeah.
my goodness, I'm gonna last location this spider and it's gonna suck. Pretty much did. The only thing I had left was Ghost, and I was like, watch it be on Ghost, the last SDK, and I have to spend like 2 more minutes.
But at least
Yeah,
it couldn't
it-
be like suit locked.
It was
Yeah,
a close hit
that's-
race that was pretty much only decided by like an early doomed entry play, which is like skipping doomed entry as an
So
Echoes
dumb.
player is a really really common play. Like it's just
Yeah.
the things
I
I
forget
talked
it
about doomed
sometimes.
entry. I talked about doomed entry because it's like it's a room that the requirements for it are also like the items required to access other areas as well, and so you
Yep.
kind of want to branch out. You don't want to stay in Aegon too long, so it's just a decision you have to make.
Damn.
Yeah,
It
it's
ended up being
unfortunate
good.
because I was in a good position to just like you don't hemorrhage a lot of time when you're there, but even then, it's So I felt okay, like I could just backtrack and then clean it up, which was ended up what I did. But it was a little awkward, I think, given the where progression was. But yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't even
So-
think putting Spider for last was necessarily like the worst play, at least for this layout. It just happened to work out the way it did.
You even got some spider skips like first try and stuff at the same time.
Yeah, I haven't practiced Hive Dynamo, so I'm glad it was like smooth. I just
And you
kinda
did
remembered it.
you did Hall of Combat Mastery too. When you were doing it, I was like, I wonder why you're going here because it's not logical. And then when you were doing the Hive Dynamo Works thing, I was like, oh, you can use Dark Visor and Secrets to open up the portal, right? Once you're done with the secret
Yeah.
rules and stuff. And I was like, wait a second, all this is logical. You can just do what I just did to open the portal. You don't need Spider Ball. And I
Right.
I was
Oh yeah, that is
like-
logical. Yeah, that's.
I was
a good
like,
point.
you're not going out of logic by
Yeah.
going to Sank. You were completely in logic. Torvest doesn't feel
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I came in because of the artifacts, and then felt that getting Cobalt, and then I had just gotten Cobalt when I was in Stank, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna do the play. And
I
do
got
things-
Amber when I was there,
No.
and then I returned back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So y'all lost. You said you lost like a minute to Randovania stuff.
I lost like about a
Give or
minute and a
take?
half to 2 minutes because I
Okay.
was trying to fix my. So it's weird. I opened up my session and it let me go into the session, but then it said I wasn't logged in. So, but then it let me log in like while in the session. So I'm like, okay, well maybe we're good.
That's
And then it said
that's really
I wasn't.
strange.
So I closed the session and reopened it, and it seemed fine afterwards for me. And then Diggle got disconnected at the very end.
I knew immediately there was a a quirk or a problem. I didn't have your race time chat open. I usually have the chat open in a different tab just in case I want to peek it.
Yeah.
But when I was watching you play, I noticed that Dig was just standing in front of the bombs while you were in Aegon Temple, and you kind of
that
just
was me worrying. Like, if I pick this up, am I gonna like bone the seed permanently?
yeah,
Yeah.
you stood there for like about 2 seconds, and then I was thinking like, are they thinking about like doing the dupe by avoiding picking up bombs? Like, is that what I'm thinking? But then
Next level
I read the
commentary.
chat. I read the chat, and yeah, it was the disconnection
It's very
problem.
strange,
Which
though. It sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't have
it
issues
happens.
finally.
It's
I mean,
cinematic
the race was still really
parallels.
good regardless, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Good race.
I don't know. The 4 contributed to a good high level race.
I one more seed where I didn't have to do an SDK on Mining Plaza in a tournament.
You're
Right.
counting.
There
finally got
really
to
weren't
watch
that
it.
many horrible things.
I got to
Yeah.
watch the race where people didn't miss important hints. That's happened so often lately as a viewer.
I put off
Wait,
I was
the
teaching
hints.
I was teaching Cestrion how to get like pod W without light beams. Last race, possibility they had phase on suit and pod W and light beam was in a dumb spot. You never
you have
know.
to. What do you have to
You
do
were
to get
just screw
that?
attacking over the block and stuff.
Yeah, screw attack over the block, hit the portal from below out of bounds.
That trick, just as a side note, to jump into the portal from the bottom of the room's box is horrible. I don't know how to do
Yeah.
that consistently. It just
Yeah,
first try or 10th try, it sucks. I don't like it.
I don't get it either. Cestrion was the same thing. Like, where do you got to jump? I'm like, dude, I have no clue. It just works.
Just
It
make
just
sure you don't.
works.
Just make sure you don't space jump when you don't have to. And...
So do you secret rolled off the top of the block, and then just from the bottom of the
No,
room?
you do the any percent one and walk
80%.
over.
Yeah,
Genau.
just 80%.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tess does have a secret roll, the best one.
Yeah. Then you shoot the portal from out of bounds, and then you have like a specific spot you have to aim at, and then you get the transition into Dark World. And then when you go back,
screw attack.
you're gonna have to screw attack into like between the block and the ceiling.
The ceiling. Yep. You could say scum it. So if you didn't have screw attack and you knew something good was there, you could just do that.
Mm.
So I think it was the Xeno Wars, Xenocal, and the other team, but they did like one way anywhere RAs, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Grab Suit was in Mining Plaza.
Tournament
Yeah.
logic.
Yeah, Grab Suit was in Mining Plaza for that, which led to Prime Boost and Hat, Echo's Light Beam in Life Grove, and Echo's Boost in Life Grove. And Phase on Suit and Pod W, which, Light Beam lock. I watched that, I was like, oh my god. We could have done
I got one
secret
more
trick.
question. Bash, you were starting to do Aegon Temple Secret World near the beginning. What were you thinking about doing there? Which direction?
I just wanted to dive into to labs the other way, but then I'm like, I failed it, or I was like, I screwed up. I'm like, okay, I didn't go check at CMS because what I've started doing is I'll do CMS and then potentially like command center, and then I'll go out and then do reverse labs and light beam and the ping there, so it worked out.
Well, I don't have any more questions. You guys have anything else to add?
I would like to give a gigantic shout out to Sheeker Booty.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Very big shout out.
I am going to go disappear now.
Alright.
Make sure
See you,
you follow our group runners. They did a good job.
Follow the commentators
There's
too.
racers?
Sounds like it was a good time.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
was
rewatch
alright.
this.
Yep. Definitely.
Also
Thank
known
you.
as AFB. And shout outs to Moose. Yep. Other than that, good race, GG's, and I don't really have anything else to add.
Yeah, GG's again.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everybody.
Yep, have a good one.